Hi Aquarius, it's Patty from the Healing Room, and I'm here to give you your reading. It's a general reading, but it includes love, money, and health. So to get a full overview, I suggest that you go online and look for your sun, moon, and rising sign, so you get a more comprehensive look at your full February 2017 forecast. Okay. You may or may not resonate with, what I say. Whatever resonates, please hang on to. Anything that doesn't, just file it under G. Okay. Um, I've already pulled the cards, so I'm going to just bring you in so you can take a look, and we can both look at these together, and we can discuss those areas of your life for this month. Okay. Let me pull this down. I thought that we could get it all on the camera, but I stand corrected. Okay, very good. Good enough. All right, so with love, I feel like what's going on is you really want to discuss something with your partner. Now, this is for those who are already connected with someone, who already have a partnership. It seems like you're really thinking about cutting through the crap. It's almost making you want to leave. Like there's a part of you that's like, this is just too much. You don't really favor dissension and tension. You really don't want to go there, but it's almost like you have no choice. I feel like you're holding too much in. I think a lot has to do with lots being asked of you in this relationship. You seem to be carrying a lot of the sticks, the Ten of Wands, okay? As a result, it's exhausting, and you're kind of feeling like, what am I in this for? Like, I don't feel like it's lost its luster, You really kind of feel like this doesn't feel like, is this what a relationship's supposed to feel like? Because all these cards are just, they're kind of icy. They're not really like warm fuzzy. And in the love position, it means that things are just, you're hitting a little bit of a rough patch. So that's not to say that things can't be rectified. It's almost a reliance of the Queen of Swords turning upright, because reversed, to me, I read the reversed in a couple of ways. I read them as a delayed reaction, a delayed action, and I also read them as something that's just internalized at this point, and there's been no movement forward to the outside world with the action. So in which case, the Queen of Swords, this is something you're thinking about, just cutting through the crap and having this conversation, but you haven't done it yet, because you just don't want to deal with it. It's almost like, you think ignore it, it'll go away, but it's not going to go away. It's really important that you speak your truth. It's not fair for you to carry the weight of the relationship. Like, it shouldn't be like 99 and 1% on the other side. Once you do decide to actually bring forward this Queen of Swords and cut through the crap, you'll actually feel more balanced. I almost feel like your partner's a little clueless. So this is required. And actually, I feel like you're being called to stand up for yourself. So it's actually something you need to do. Because when you're done, you'll feel so happy. It's going to be A to Z. You're going to feel balanced and happy. So that's for those who are tethered and already have a relationship. For those who are currently not in a relationship, I feel like for now, you're really caught up. This came out in another spread, and I forget for what sign it was, but you almost don't have time for it. You've already kind of like shut your heart down a little bit, where you're like, I just need to get things done. I just need to get things done. Like, and you're kind of almost ignoring your heart a little bit. It's okay. I mean, we all go through those phases. If you wanted to jump on board and get connected, you'd have to just balance out your life. So it's kind of reading it in a little bit of an opposite way. You just have to get balanced. And then once you got balanced or rested, which I feel like for you, balance in this case is getting rest. Because I feel like you're working hard. And you're also working really hard. And then, sometimes, things are getting in your craw, whether that be at work or at home, but you're just, it could be with family or friends, but I feel like you're just not in a good place. You're just kind of like, I don't really have time for somebody, a significant other right now. I feel like you do need to take a break, take a hiatus, and I do feel like you need a respite for a while. That will bring you to this place of temperance, which is balance. And once you're there, I feel like then you'll magnetize the love that you're supposed to have. For now, it's just a busy month. It doesn't scream a lot of love um, for those who aren't connected. For those who are, absolutely you can fix this. You can completely fix this um, because the universe wants you to figure out how to balance yourself out. It's a major, so it's an important card. For your money, I feel like you do have the Midas touch, although I feel like you don't love your job. I feel like you feel a little trapped at your job, but you make a lot of money at it, so you stay. And you're kind of like, yeah, it's worth it. I got the house, I have, the car, but this will start chipping away at you. So if you need the money, a suggestion would be talk to your boss and say, listen, I kind of like this, what I do when I kind of like this task, but I'm not really thrilled about that task. And is there any way someone else can do it? Or, I could do more of what I like to take up my day because I feel like you like you know, you like having what you need. You like not wanting for things, but at the same time, it's like you're doing it just because you have obligations and bills and, putting food on the table for people you love. I don't feel like you're doing it out of joy. So I feel like you can fix that. You just have to speak up and talk to whoever's in charge with delegating the tasks at work. Or you can simply say, listen, is there a lateral position, or can I post out to a different job? I don't want to leave the company, but at the same time, I'm not jazzed anymore about this spot and I really don't want to leave. And, can you work with me and help me out? So yeah, that sounds like what's on deck for you there. Now, as far as your health, I feel like here with the Four of Cups, I think you have some things going on, but you don't want to hear anybody's advice. Like you're kind of like, and I almost feel like it's a direct link to you not resting. Again, I got something very similar for a couple other signs. It feels like your work is actually, wreaking a little havoc in your health zone. Now, I say a little because I don't think it's major. And the undercurrent is the Emperor. Um, and I feel like you could take control of this. You know what's wrong. But it's almost like you're not, at this point in time, you just don't feel like dealing with it. You'd rather ignore it. This thing, whether it's lethargy, fatigue, I feel like you actually do know how to fix this. You know what's causing it. So like I said, if it's exhaustion, it means stop doing so much overtime. If it's, feeling nauseous, when you eat pizza, it means, either, taking enzymes before you eat pizza and probiotics or not eating pizza. It's like you understand what you're doing wrong. It's just that almost like that's the only escape hatch, like the serotonin and the dopamine that, when you, bite into that chocolate, feeling good is so important for you because I feel like you're so stressed in the day to day with, kind of having some tension at home and also some boredom at work and some stress at work also, absolutely, with the swords. I do feel like you are going to get a handle on it though, because it's upside down. You already internally know how to fix what's going on with you, headaches, anything. Again, I don't think it's major. I just think you don't feel like dealing with it right now. And you're like, you know what? It's not worth it. I love pizza. I'm going to eat it. I love chocolate. I'm going to eat it. I don't care about vitamins. Like, I don't care about enzymes or probiotics. Like, you just kind of like whatever. Because the star card means promised success and, the answer comes and you're guided. So you will definitely be guided here. And I do feel like it's going to be something that drops into you because, I mean, I feel like it's already there, but I feel like the motivation to move on it is going to be something that happens by the end of this month, not the beginning. But I do feel like by the end of this month, you're going to kind of be rid of that affliction. So So yeah, I mean, I hope that helped. I know that was, like I said, you've got some things you need to confront this month, but everything is fixable. We all go through those things, all of us. There's no exception. And you'll definitely feel better once everything's done. Once you like speak up and talk to everyone and let them know. And once you do that, I almost feel like your health is going to take care of itself because you're going to feel more balanced and you know, you won't be putting on a fake face at home. You won't be pretending like, you like your job when it's like to you it just feels like you're there because you got to pay bills and, you don't want your higher ups to get mad at you, if you're on a deadline or whatever. So, um, if you fix this stuff, if you fix uh, by speaking your truth at home and speaking your truth at work, your health issues will start taking care of themselves. Because I also feel like once that's done, you can breathe. I just have this feeling that you're not breathing, like you're not taking deep breaths. You're just like I feel like they're very shallow, and it just contributes, to having um, even more health issues because breath is everything. Breath is what fills the cells, moves everything in the body energetically, and also everything in your physiology. So yeah, it's gonna be, it's a challenge, but it's interesting. You'll totally take the reins this month and take charge of your life, and then you'll be really proud of yourself. And when you come out on the other side, you'll feel like you know, this was worth it, and then spring will feel like a brand new beginning for you. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I hope that helped. Um, and I look forward to speaking to you in March. Thanks.